What's good, everybody? I just got to make this quick video because, I got a family of four. And in my last video, I talked about how basically the economy, like the housing market and everything that's been happening, that's putting small businesses like mine in shambles. Um, Literally destroying the economy. So like, last year I had like probably the best year of my life, financially, just jobs back to back to back, killing it every day. And, working a lot of weekends, paying guys once a week, contractors, $40 an hour, some of them $50 an hour, just killing it. Six figures, no problem. And I got to talk about what's happened this year and what's spiraled out of control. Honestly, just over the election and everything else, I just want to say, first of all, I supported Donald Trump 100%. And, my wife did too, and, we're still definitely right, more right than any other thing. And we're just gonna say that, like, for all you guys who might be Democrats or whatever, that's cool. Like, just know I got no hate towards you guys. Like, there's a lot of things that I just disagree with on the left. A lot of things that don't make sense. I think there's a lot of things that have been blown out of proportion, and but just like the most recent things, like the topics on the right and left are like the almost like, yeah, there was a huge immigration problem, but like the left, the only things that they were bringing up and broadcasting were two subjects that just, to me, are utterly like pointless, to be honest with you. So it's just like, all Kamala really had to say was that, you know, like I gotta politically correctly put this in a way of like, basically her whole agenda was only about the LGBT community, which I have nothing against. Whatever, do your thing. That's your life. And women's rights as far as birth and everything. And like, let's be honest, to any woman who watches this, I'm a guy, so it's like you're gonna automatically assume that I'm just a guy. So it doesn't really matter what my opinions are there. The whole point is that I was leaning towards the right. I did support Trump. I don't know what's been going on, but I just want you guys to understand something. We all need to cling to Jesus Christ right now, bro, more than ever, because like what's really happened is, he's already said, he's had his people say that, he's going to raid cities, take out the homeless. You have two options if you're homeless. It's a mental asylum or it's either jail, a mental asylum, or you're basically a rehab facility. Those are your options, and living in your van or whatever is no longer allowed either. And this is all why the rent prices are skyrocketing still. Houses are absolutely unaffordable. Food is finally coming back affordable. And I honestly think that's just like the one mercy in the whole situation. But it's like the food has gotten a little bit better, so I noticed that. But it's just, it's something that we just got to call it like it is. It's Trumpflation is what it is. It's basically, you took all the immigrants away, okay? So you should be saving hundreds of, billions, if not trillions, on these illegals and all their social security or their pensions or, how do you say this? Like all them not getting welfare benefits and not getting anything, all that stuff immediately got the government way more money in the first place, okay? And, then there's been like all kinds of things like, government shutdowns, letting go of hundreds of thousands of jobs, firing the lady who literally her job was just to report how many jobs were available, and because she said there was less jobs, Trump literally got rid of her. It's like, look at what's really going on, guys. Like, we got to understand when we've been duped a little bit, okay? He came in and, honestly, I don't trust the plan anymore. It looks like all it's about is sucking as much money and extorting the shit out of the people. And honestly, there's most of us just want to leave the country now. We just like, you could see that you get a 3-bedroom in a different country and pay $200 and some a month. You can literally, a lot of these people are living in their van. They're probably just trying to save a few $1,000s, because in $10,000 you can live damn near the rest of your life in certain other countries. There's people who moved to Egypt who are paying $100 a month for everything, bro. Like, and they live in nice ass baller houses. Like, we're talking like state of the art. They got new air conditioning, new everything. They're living like kings over there. And obviously, I'm not going to say that that would be exciting to live in a place like Egypt when you know that it's still, like, compared to here, feels like a third world country. But just the fact that you could go there and live like a king, it's ridiculous. It's greediness, bro. Everything is so greedy. And the only houses and things that are being built up here are literally like the richest of the rich people. Just, they're so desperate for some reason to come out here that they don't care if they have to pay, $4 or $5, $6 million to do it for literally a little tiny house, or a somewhat medium-sized house in the hills somewhere up in, wherever, you want to call it. I'm not going to give out the location. I'm just going to say, like, so this is why I'm making this video, guys, is because they're literally like letting go of so many people. You let go of all these people, and then you have all these laws that say that basically you're going to lock them up if they go homeless. And it's like they have absolutely nothing to do but rack up debt. And basically the only thing that's been endorsed is overtime and later retirement and Social Security that can't pay any bills whatsoever. It's time to realize, guys, that there needs to be like a buy nothing movement. Okay? Absolutely don't buy nothing don't consume anything. It's like, that's the only way to get it through these people's head. It's like, like when people are like, when they've literally crashed this economy and they're trying to basically enslave us and imprison us because they're forcing us out of our homes and are forcing us out of our lives, it's like, they made it impossible to survive, okay? Like, the middle class is no longer the middle class, it's a bubble class. And then there's like the inheriting class is the new middle class that just inherits like, whatever life insurance policies or what have you, and they possibly might have somehow been able to get into a house because of that, and they're just dumping everything. But even that's going to crash, because as soon as that's gone, they're not going to be able to make enough money to sustain all the property taxes and everything that they have to pay over time. Once the middle class is fully dead and imprisoned after this whole Trumpflation thing, it's just going to be a new wave of the higher up, the one level higher up than that is going to also be just pushed into the same thing, because all the jobs are just disappearing. It's time to take a really big look at what's going on, man. And I just wanted to warn you guys, like, I'm not some famous person, but I've been paying attention to everything that's going on. And like I said, I support him, but there's something about seeing all these people gather around, and they all these, happy people, you look at like Charlie Kirk's funeral, and that was really sad. Obviously, Charlie Kirk didn't deserve that. That was terrible. But, it's like, where are these people coming from, bro? It's like, you guys, it's like the 1% or some shit, bro. The 1% of the entire world is all there. The richest people in the world, bro, basically are there. They're not letting people like me in there, bro. Are you crazy? They're not letting people like look at the people. No offense, I'm not trying to be judgmental, but look at them, bro. Like, it's like there's like 2 minorities in the whole fucking group, bro. It's all people who have either had asthmatic fucking hand-me-downs, or they're like super high-ranked doctors, lawyers, whatever you want to call it, like people who can somehow live in this ridiculously inflated bullshit economy. It's absolute bullshit, bro. And, and it's like, it's obviously their plan to just, like when you have people all over YouTube saying that they can't handle it, they can't pay their bills, and there's no way that they can even see like life sustaining. Like, like, let's just be real here, guys. This is it. It's like, buy nothing. Buy nothing that you don't need. Don't spend the money, bro. I'm telling you right now, if you want that new TV, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't go to Target. Don't go to Walmart. Don't go to none of their stores. Don't buy nothing. Don't steal nothing. Don't do nothing. Just try to survive as best you can. I know debt it's impossible to not get debt. They're forcing us into debt because it's either debt or you lose everything. If you got 3 or 4 kids and you have a choice between paying your rent on a credit card or going homeless, you're going to pay your rent on a credit card. So I'm just saying, they know what they're doing, man. They don't give a crap. And, their job, they're literally, you might as well say that on live national television, the blonde, whatever you call her, I don't know what her name is, has aggressively said that it is her plan to take homeless people and put them in mental institutions, jail them, or enslave them against their will in rehab, so-called rehab facilities. What does that mean to you guys? Do you guys not see what's going on here? Like, it's basically, they don't even know how this is going to backfire. Their consumerism is dead. Everybody is going to stop buying anything. Forcing everybody into it, it's just going to cost more for them. It's like all these plans that they have of trying to force everything. What happened to the $5,000 they said they were going to give everybody for sending money over to other countries for what? And, let's just say certain agendas from the, no offense, but Democrats, that they were extorting money and sending bogus, ridiculous amounts of money for no reason that they said they were going to give back to the people. None of that shit happened. Everything that's been said is a lie. We've gotten nothing. And at the end of the day, I'm pissed off, man. Like, it's ridiculous. So, tell your friends, bro. If you think that this is cool, keep buying shit. Keep buying shit with your money. Go get your paycheck. Keep going to the same stupid stores, buying their stupid clothes, buying their stupid shit. You know what? Because the only way that they're going to get it through their heads that people are not buying this bullshit is to stop buying their shit. Don't buy their cars. Don't buy their shit at all. Like, just screw them. Let the greedy people suffer, bro. Let their pockets suffer because that's all it's about to them is money, 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 money. It's like, bro, like fuck that. Let them scrounge, bro. Let them figure out. Let them have to fire who themselves because they basically suck. Go. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.